Mammy in here for IrishBox.com. Cian, rounds banked, good shots showing. Ian Gockin is happy and slim. How are we?
Yeah, good. It was a good performance. First 6 rounds banked against a good opponent who came to win. Bit nervous in the third when the head clash happened because I thought it was going to go to a draw if it happens before 4 rounds. I think he was looking to get out, but no, we got through the rounds anyway, and they got the win against a good live opponent. So I'm happy with that. Yeah.
How did you feel in there? The guy was tough. It looks like that he was slowing down at parts. You were wearing him down. Was that the game plan?
Yeah, because I knew this lad is lively. Like I've seen him. I watched him against a German guy who was 10-0, German welterweight champion, and he rocked the German dude. Ian was looking at as well. That lad has 10 odd fights, you know what I mean, and he really rocked that German guy. So we knew he was going to be dangerous early. He throws wide looping shots, but just stay switched on. Use the boxing. Ireland has a very good foundations of boxing. The whole way up along all the amateur gyms, the way we're schooled, just behind the jab. Look, I could have went through the gears. I know that, but I'm also putting myself at more risk. I was happy to get my first 6 rounds in the bank, and we move on to Portlaoise later on.
Yeah, look, I'm delighted. It was punch perfect. Everything was crisp. The man didn't want to know, and as Cian said, after the head clash in the third, we were kind of a little bit worried out because the last thing we wanted was a technical draw of it. But from second one, I think a man came flying out of the blocks first 20 seconds of trying to throw that big looping shot, which we knew was coming because we'd studied him.
It did come.
It did come, yeah. But what you get caught twice, maybe?
Yeah, but to be honest,
slappy shots.
It didn't even look twice. It looked like once.
There was nothing really worth this lad. But I knew at all times he was dangerous because if you're looping shots all around the place, look, the fella doesn't mind taking one to give him because he's a stocky lad, and I just stuck behind me boxing. Yeah, he slapped like we don't really get pulled on that really in professionals the way you would in the amateurs. They'd be all over you for that in the amateurs, but no, I was happy. Yeah.
The thing was as well, he fought Richard Helm, Jake Smith, and Nathan Darby, 3 different type of journeymen, but real just your classic journeymen who are looking to survive. What we decided here when we picked Piotr Brodsky was that a live opponent who was going to come and throw and actually test him and make him work, and obviously 6 rounds was the main thing, and he did. You had to be switched on the whole time, but what it did was bring out the best in Cian, and like we're still only scratching the surface, but everything was on point. Hurt him in the 5th. It busted him up. The jab, did you miss? I don't know. Everything was so crisp. He was feinting a little bit to the body and then throwing the jab, and it was just. I don't think a man.
The jab was really key shot in that fight as well.
Yeah, me and Arias and Wayne and all, everything's off. Like, I see lads on pads and stuff on Instagram and they're throwing 20 punch combinations. Like we keep it like 1, 2, 3, no more than 3, 4 shots on a jab 1, 2. Simple.
You're not
stuff.
doing a Floyd Mayweather where it's 90 shots in one.
No, I don't have his money either. So no, just working off the basics of boxing, professional, amateur. Look, there's massive changes I need to make. I know myself. I buy time.
And Wayne will be doing those changes.
Yeah,
as well.
Of course. Yeah. I'm not. No disrespect to nobody, but I'm not 32, 33 years old that needs to have these massive fights quick. I have time to develop, and the lads know that. You know what I mean? Yeah. But they know that's what it's about, having them boys behind you. If I had lads there that are trying to throw me into a massive fight too soon, you know what I mean? Yeah. I took my time. I picked a good team. People who have my back, from Ian to Wayne to Arias, everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody there that has my back. So we're developing, and that's what it's about. Because I know where I can get to, and I haven't even reached 20% to where I'm going to get to. But it's all,
yeah. This is international level prospects we're talking about. I think
it's decorated amateur as well. Decorated amateur.
When he wins his first world title, I have to get the country kid or something tattooed on my arm.
I think when he wins his first major title, we have to get some sort of Zach Bryan thing going. A tribute band, himself. I don't know, email. I don't know what to do, but it'd be cool to get something like that.
He gave me a bell actually earlier on. Zach did see if he could play in Portlaoise later on. But I said, no, lad, sorry.
Too dangerous. Too dangerous now for him. Too dangerous. Yeah. But anyways, Cian, on that note, Ian as well. Really appreciate it as always. Thank you so much, friends.
Thanks very much, man.